Nominated for actor in a supporting role for The King's Speech, Geoffrey Rush.
Hi.
Hi, Geoffrey.
Hello.
Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
I'm just curious as to how the royal family has perhaps reacted to this film.
Word has it that The Sun, which is far be it for me to disparage various publications, but Colin seems to suggest that it might not be the most reliable source in the world. I don't know. Apparently, because we've been fascinated by this for a long time. We've always been joking about the Queen is probably on Netflix. And that she's got a whole backup list of The Madness of King George and Alfred the Great, and gets them out every couple of months, types in. But they're very circumspect and very anonymous about. I don't think anyone knows whether she saw Helen Mirren, for example, as the Queen. But we have just heard reputedly by The Sun that she saw the King's Speech and was moved. Was the quote. Colin and I were just saying, well, will that go on the poster? Dazzling New York Times, moving Her Majesty.
One other question, Nine Network.
Nine Network, yes please, throw it at me.
Mr. Rush, you've won so many awards. What would this one mean to you at this stage of your career?
Gosh, it would be an overload, but I wouldn't mind it. Because, I grew up in an era where we just didn't have a film industry, and we almost didn't have a theatre industry of any note. And these sorts of events, not just for me, or for Jackie, or for anyone else from Australia that's nominated at the moment, they do become historical markers. In 50 years' time, someone might look back and say, oh, that happened, and it becomes something that people reference. And I quite like that possibility. If it doesn't happen, that's fine. We still made the work, and it's a film that I'm very, very proud of.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Thanks, everyone.
Nominated for actor in a leading role for The King's Speech, Colin Firth.
Hello. Well, thanks, Geoffrey, for using all my material.
Colin, given the critical and commercial success of this film, are people treating you differently this year, and because you're a Best Actor nominee?
I do get the odd bow, which I put down to either confusion or facetiousness. I'm not quite sure which.
Last question.
Colin, from Toronto to...
Oh, hello.
From Toronto to now, a lot of red carpet, a lot of nominations, a lot of prizes for you. How do you feel today at the end of this trip? And are you ready for a new chapter?
Being asked, one does get asked quite regularly how one feels, and of course it does change throughout the day. I feel I should take my temperature or something. And one of the complicated things about this rather out-of-body experience is that, it's as if there are two of you, and one of you has to interview the other one in order to find out how one feels at any given moment. It's elating, and I have a feeling that however this feels is going to percolate through the next 6 months or so. I'll probably punch the air in May at some point, and crack open some champagne in September when it all sinks in.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Nominated for actress in a supporting role for The King's Speech, Helena Bonham Carter.
Hi. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Are you having a nice time? It's a thrilling...
I'm over here.
Yes.
I love seeing you, and I love
I don't take my shoes off because this is nice. I could do a black swan.
You always have such a great attitude about this, and the one thing that keeps sticking in my mind is how, when you got this nomination, you thought, this is great, it might lead to more work.
Yeah.
Has it led to more work?
It is. It's, there has been interest that is coming in. Nothing certain, but it's promising. I'm not going to come out with yet all the job offers, the list, but things are coming in, and it is actually proving to be very fruitful and very good for my career. So I'm very, yeah.
Hi there, Helena. When they approached you to play such a beloved figure, the Queen Mum, were you wary? Were you nervous? Who did you seek advice from?
When they first approached me, I wanted to play George because I thought that was the best part, Oh, Jesus. And then I was looking, and then, they said not interested, and then I thought, well, Lionel, it was a boys' movie. I thought, so that's the honest truth. And then the Queen Mum, it is difficult because everyone knows her, and she lasted also. I only didn't have that long to research. I had 3 weeks. I was doing Harry Potter, as everybody was probably bored to death of already hearing, but I was doing Harry Potter, so I only had a limited amount of research. And as we all know, the Queen Mother lived for such a long time, so every biography is at least 5 inches thick. So I sort of took a shortcut, and I talked to Hugo Vickers, and he gave me the lowdown. And I was trying to get beneath the public service that we all knew. And it's difficult because I didn't particularly look in the mirror and think, God, I'm a dead ringer to the Queen Mother. So I thought, well, I've got to capture some kind of essence, but without being, a patronising impersonation. So it was a fine, line. So yes, it was daunting. I should just answer in one monosyllable.
You appear to be having fun with fashion and all of these events. How much fun do you want to have with what you're going to wear to the Oscars? Do you want to go serious glam, or do you want to really take some risks? What do you want to do?
I have no idea. I think I probably no. Of course, I want to have fun, and I'm sure. I have no idea really. It's probably going to be a catastrophe. But it's and I'm going to go for it. I'm still indecisive, but let's just hope the indecision, at least I'll get the shoe. I promise you I'll wear the same colour shoes. But we'll see. It's a wait and see. And right, frankly, as my boyfriend knows, it's right up to the last minute. It can go wrong at any time. I can be going for quite... And then suddenly I go off-piste. So it's we'll see. It's a mystery to me, actually, at this point. But thank you.